The disgraced Army drill sergeant caught on video shoving a black man in his gated community will face civilian not military court on assault charges, after his commander said he trusted the justice system to bring a fair resolution. Fort Jackson's commander Brig.Gen.Milford Beagle, Jr. said in a statement Friday that the Army will leave the prosecution of Jonathan Pentland to the civilian criminal system because he does not want to interfere in the case. Pentland was charged with third-degree assault and battery last week after video surfaced online showing the 42-year-old father of two shoving a young black man walking past his house and telling him, "You came to the wrong neighborhood, mother." If convicted, he faces up to 30 days in prison and/or a fine of up to $500. The White Army veteran was also suspended from his duties as an instructor at Fort Jackson and was instead assigned to administrative duties pending the outcome of the criminal case. But Beagle said Friday he will not be bringing charges against Pentland in military court as he trusts the civilian criminal system to pursue justice. "While I have the authority to take action under the Uniform Code of Military Justice or take other administrative actions," Beagle said, "I have the utmost confidence in our civilian criminal system and trust that it will reach a fair and just resolution of this case." He added, "I do not want to take any actions now that could interfere with the fair resolution of civilian criminal charges." Beagle slammed Pentland's actions last week, saying, "Soldier conduct on and off duty must be exemplary to retain the trust of our communities and our nation." The commander doubled down on his condemnation of Pentland's actions Friday, saying they do not match with the values and expectations of soldiers in the Army. "I want to reiterate that the command in no way condones the behaviors and actions depicted," he said. "Those behaviors are absolutely counter to the Army values and professionalism expected of soldiers, both on and off duty." However, he added that he wanted to protect due process. "Your Army is committed to confronting racism, extremism, and corrosive behaviors, but I must remain mindful of protecting due process in both the civil and military jurisdictions as this proceeds." The shocking incident unfolded in the Summit neighborhood of Richland County in South Carolina on April the 12th. In the 3-minute viral video, Pentland is seen aggressively accusing the young black man of hanging around the neighborhood for 15 minutes and tells him the police have been called. The soldier asks where DeAndre lives and claims he is harassing the neighborhood. DeAndre appears confused and responds that he lives in the area and was walking to my house. Pentland insists DeAndre must not live in the area because it is a tight-knit community. The staff sergeant repeatedly yells at him and gets in his face, saying, "You are in the wrong neighborhood." "I ain't playing with you. I am about to show you what I can do." He adds, "Check it out, you can either walk away, or I'm going to carry your AA*S out." At one point Pentland pushes DeAndre, causing him to almost fall to the ground. Cassie Pentland, the sergeant's wife, can also be heard shouting at the black man in the video and telling him police have already been called, when he tells them to alert authorities. In fact, DeAndre does appear to have a close relative who lives just a 10-minute walk from the scene of the confrontation. Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott announced last week Pentland had been charged with third-degree assault. "The first time I saw the video it was terrible. It was unnecessary," he said. Pentland was detained at the Richland County Jail and issued a personal recognizance bond, according to online jail records. He was originally handed a citation for malicious injury to property for slapping DeAndre's phone out of his hand and cracking it, according to reports. The victim has not named and is identified only as DeAndre on social media. Lott said he is not facing charges. He added the man had been involved in other incidents in the neighborhood leading up to the video, but none of them justified the assault that occurred. A law enforcement source told DailyMail.com last week that DeAndre was facing charges of trespass and animal cruelty from separate incidents, but has now been determined mentally incapable of standing trial. The source said the young man is mentally unwell and has entered a facility in the days following the alleged assault. Protesters descended on the sergeant's home after the video surfaced online, with a crowd of around 150 Black Lives Matter demonstrators rallying outside last Wednesday, holding signs and chanting. Pentland was spotted fleeing his home with his wife Cassie under the cover of darkness in footage posted to social media the next morning following the backlash over his alleged assault of the black man. A spokesperson for the Richland County Sheriff's Department told DailyMail.com Pentland was not relocated, though we do not know his whereabouts.